Good morning, everybody. I want to give a special shout out to Heidi, our herbalist and crystal profiler. I want to tell you a little story about doing dishes. Last night, my husband took a dish out of the cabinet, and he said, "Oh, looks like someone doesn't know how to wash dishes anymore." And so, of course, I got mad and I got flippant the way I always am, and I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, you can stay home and inspect them all now after I wash them." But then this morning when I was putting the dinner dishes away, I noticed that some of them had a film to them. So I couldn't figure out why. So as I was washing a plate for the third time, I said, I wonder what's going on. So I looked at my dishwashing detergent. It looked like my normal brand that I love. It was in the same shaped bottle, same color, everything else, but I turned the bottle around and it was a knockoff. So now I have to apologize to my husband. But this got me thinking. It's kind of like spirit. There was a woman that called Heidi and I, and her makeup mirror, she would turn it off. It kind of had the mirror around it. She would turn it off. She'd leave the room. It would come back on. She'd go back in the room. It would be back on. She'd turn it off, leave the room, come back. It would be back on. She'd wake up in the middle of the night because the room was so bright because the lights around the mirror kept coming on. So she contacted us and said, "There's something in my house, something going on." And I said, "Oh, well, take a." If usually if someone takes a video and I can see them walk through with them, I can usually pick up what's there. And I gave her a chuckle and I said, "That's not anything bad or evil." I said, "It's your mother trying to contact you, and you're not picking up on her normal signs." So I was thinking, my dish soap was sort of like spirits. Sometimes spirits can come across and you think they're bad or evil because there's cupboard slamming or there's noises or there's steps going off and on. And sometimes it's just your departed wanting to contact you and saying, "I'm good, I'm okay, I'm at peace." But we immediately go towards, "Oh, that's evil. That's bad. There's something evil in here." And then we break up the sage and we have to break out all this, the holy water and all this stuff. And sometimes, there's many times I've stepped in and said, "No, no, no, no." But then there's also spirits that pretend to be sweet and nice. And they show themselves to me as small children or older people or just delicate. And they first come across as nice and calm. But then they'll show their evil side. They'll show something. I'll question something, or one of my spirit guides will come down and be like, "Don't trust this," and then they'll show me. And that happened recently with a spirit of a young boy. He was nice. He said he was lonely. He wanted Heidi and I to come visit him. So I told Heidi, because Heidi and I sometimes do on-site things where we go and talk to spirits. I said maybe we should go and talk to the spirit, find out what's going on. And then last night, one of my spirit guides woke me up. And I sat up in bed and I looked out the window. I keep my window, as you can see behind me, up a little because that's like dog TV for my dog. It keeps her quiet. And I looked out, and the whole window was nothing out the window. It was just like a dark, dark black. And then she showed me a scene of this young person, and she told me that when no one's around, what it actually turns into, and it was horrific. So Heidi doesn't know it yet, but we're not going to do a walkthrough there. So I just wanted to kind of bring up the point that sometimes spirit isn't what it seems. You don't want to break out the sage and stuff if it's not a bad spirit or crystals. And this is where Heidi comes in because she knows how to do this. Because you don't want to trap your spirit there or prevent your spirit from coming to you. But then again, there are also ways to remove evil spirits. So and sometimes if you just question them, like ask them what they want or ask them, if you know someone who recently departed within the last year or so, use their name or something, or contact someone. I mean, like someone like Heidi and I, we can do it virtually with a video. We've done it many times that way. We do go to places. Usually it's out in the open. I don't like to go into people's homes. And there have been places where I've come upon that I've said to Heidi, "No, no, we're not going in there. We're not even." Mm-mm. And we took a tour about a year ago, a ghost tour, just to see. And there was one place I just walked right by because I was like, "Nope, I'm not dealing with that. I don't." So I just wanted you to understand that spirit isn't what it seems like sometimes. Just because you have cupboard slamming or silverware flying off or lights coming on when they're not supposed to, sometimes it's just someone trying to get a message to you that you're okay, they're okay, it's all good. But sometimes that's not what it is. Sometimes when it seems like it's harmless, it's not. And so, feel free to contact us if you're ever having any of these experiences or anything. But I just wanted to say, it's just like people when you meet people, you don't know exactly. But I also want to tell you to listen to your gut. If you get a feeling in your gut, deep down in your gut, that's not right, contact us. It's not a big deal. We can do it virtually. We can do it, you know. Anyway, I've done that many times. And Heidi, she knows how to remove things that, and even to remove things that maybe you don't want there. And sometimes you can just ask them. You can say, you can acknowledge them. Sometimes it's all they want. I acknowledge your hair. You used, sometimes it's a previous owner. I know this used to be your house, but it's mine now. I'm going to take care of it, and you can move on and be at peace. Sometimes it's just a gentle message will do the trick. Well, I just wanted to thank you, and I hope everyone has a good and blessed day, and stay safe.